Welcome in, you guys. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Family, what's up? We ain't seen each other in a little while. Alright, so you already know, if you need anything from me, everything is in the description below. Join membership for exclusive merch and perks. Alright, you guys, y'all know y'all can always check out 𝓓𝓸𝓷𝓪𝓽𝓮𝓬𝓲 if it's anything that you would like, from holistic healing to intuitive reads. Baby, we got you. We got you. We even got some books to jumpstart your wellness journey and keep you on task. And also, don't forget to check out our newsletters. They are updated monthly, okay, to give a reflective overview of the month. Alright, you guys, enough of that. Let's get into our reading, okay? Spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors, please protect me as I channel through the messages for the collective. Any negative energy coming my way, please return to sender. Sinners, the damn sinners. Woo! Return to senders and sinners. Alright. Yeah, we got triumphant success at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is in victory mode. That's what it's giving me. Some kind of victory. Somebody is being seen as witty as fuck, okay? And I had to say it like that. It's just like that. Alright, let's see. Some kind of communication also could be very enlightening, but I feel like it's something that you already know. Let's get into it. Alright, let's see what we got coming out, Spirit. Shadow. Something could be coming up from the past. Something is being purged from the past. You could also be just looking at yourself, like at how far you've come. Reflective. Okay. You could have been doing a lot of deep diving into self. Really sitting in your shadow. Of course, we try to operate out of our light from time to time, you know, on the norm, but it says something about you when you really decide to deep dive into your shadow side. Looking at spaces within you that definitely needs work. I was reading a passage today talking about relationships. And no, this is not about relationships, but I want to make a point of something that I read today. So it was talking about relationships and the partners that we choose to date. Most of the time we choose the people who can't love us back, okay? Because in relationships, they're made to be catalyst moments for our growth, okay? Yeah, we can talk about what the other person did, but when you got in that relationship, it was solely for you to see the things that you needed to work on, okay? It's a deep dive into looking at self, okay? We're not supposed to date other people to find our joy, for them to heal us, for them to make us happy. That is essentially what we're both supposed to bring to the table, and from there, blast off. But instead, we choose to date people who can't love us back. Not out of self-pity, but again, just because they're supposed to be a mirror reflection to us, so we can see what it is, again, that we need to work on. The things that we need to really look at. We kind of bypass in the subconscious, okay? The blue over here is the subconscious, okay? So maybe that could be very significant. Again, spiritual union in reverse and change in reverse. Okay, anyway, let's look. Grief and awareness sideways. I feel like somebody could be struggling to see the truth about something, or like kind of like you know the answer to something. Like in the beginning when I said you found out something, but you knew the truth already. So again, it's like awareness. It came out struggling. You know this, but it's something about you trying to convince your intuition, like, no, can't be. Oh, don't tell me so. Oh, I can't believe it's that. And then the grief sideways. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. It could be something as simple as, you know, you shouldn't be eating chocolate or drinking dairy, but it's like, oh God, I gotta come to the terms, but I gotta let it go. I'm grieving that. Same as a relationship. Like, you know somebody is bad for you, but you're like, oh, don't tell me so. I gotta let my favorite person go. Like that type of shit. And again, I feel like somebody is dealing with grief, like it's fluent, or it comes and goes. Like some days you feel like, okay, I've completely settled into the fact that I gotta let that go, and some days you're just in denial. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you have awareness around it, but you just don't want to believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. Let's jump into this. Let's jump into this. I hope this is already making some kind of alignment with you. Okay? Or some kind. Yeah, bottom of the day we got growth. This is, I'm telling you, I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. And you could be wanting to really like geek. You could really be wanting to get down to the nitty gritty, especially like when it comes to your intuition, like, excuse me, deepening your intuition. But it's like, it's something about, I don't know, is it like you're not trusting your intuition, or it's something about like deep down you know that, yeah, something may have been upsetting or something is bad for you, but you know deep down inside something is anchoring you to this truth, this grief, this shadow. It's something that you're holding on to that you either don't want to look at, or something that you're looking at but you just don't trust it. Like you don't trust yourself. It's a part of yourself that you don't trust about this growth. And Spirit is like, I've given you download after download. What is it? What else do you want me to give you? Or maybe you've already come to terms with something and you're in fear about the next step, the next step and what comes next, now that you know the truth about something. But you have options here. We got movement, choices, and decisions. This could be choices in who and how you distribute your energy, your resources, who you make connections with, who you choose to grow with, who you choose to give open communication to and with, and all of those things. Rooted, this is all the root energy. It's giving me really learning and relearning. I can't get over there, because it's the growth in you viewing something one way and thinking it has to be that way, when really it's not that at all. Or again, you could just be having a hard time coming to terms with something is ending, or something has already ended, but you just refuse to believe the why. Alright, y'all, I'm baking, so I ain't gonna make this long, because I'm gonna have to get on back upstairs and grab my stuff and let my stuff cool off. Alright, let's see what's coming out. Okay, let's see where we have shadow here. Alright, Spirit, what do we have? Shadow. I definitely feel like your higher self is graduating you to another level consciously, but it's like you have to literally trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, you're in a world of danger. You have to be able to solely trust yourself. Trust that the choices, decisions, whatever that you're making is for your highest good, and that your highest self is guiding you to make those decisions. Does that make sense? Alright, if you feel like this is resonating with you and you're allowing your inner self to really guide you, drop in the comments the word guided. Okay, we got don't talk unless you can improve silence here. Maybe it's something that you don't want to, hold on, before I speak too immaturely. Hold on, let me see what is shadow and don't talk unless you can improve silence. What is this, Spirit? Luke 6:37, don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. Like I said just a minute ago, when I said, you know, it's something that's anchoring to, like, you know, you have to let something go. You know, you have to grieve something, or you know that grieving stage is done, but you're having a hard time coming to terms with it, or it's something that's still just nagging you. It's something because you know something isn't probably what it seems, and you're questioning it. You could also be having a change in perspective. Like, you could have viewed something one way for a long time, and then when you found out the truth, it's like you're starting to feel for it, and it's like you might not even have no words for it. You might not even have nothing to really add to the situation, but it's kind of like a I kind of understand because I've been there before. So kind of like no love lost type of energy. Alright, what's this grief sideways? What's grief sideways here? Karma. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Divine justice. Equal give and take, cause and effect, moral responsibility. You could be sad that somebody around you has to go through something and you cannot help. Or you could just hate the fact that somebody had to do you wrong in order for them to kind of wake up. And now you know that they got to go through karma. And you know you need to stay your ass away or you will get hit with that karma too. So it's kind of like a, it's like the cause and effect though. You could feel a little angry as well, like that somebody really just didn't take you into account or you into consideration about what could have happened, especially with a connection. If this is pertaining to a connection, whether it's platonic or romantic, somebody doing something unethical or not moving in their values, their morals, and their ethics, and it compromised your relationship. And now you're like, fuck, I gotta leave you where you at only because morally it's correct. But I kind of not got a soft spot for you, but I understand because I've been there before. But I still can't attach myself to you. Like, I love you, but nah. Like, that could be the energy as well. Because it's like moral responsibility. Whether we're karmic or not, we all know right from wrong. We know when we're disrespecting somebody. We know when, again, shit just ain't right. Like, you know you want right. You know how, you know basic right from wrong. And somebody is going through that cause and effect, okay? And somebody also could be struggling with struggling with grief as well. If this is somebody you're dealing with, whether again platonic or romantic, they are grieving a situation. They could be thinking they're okay until shit start crumbling for them, that karma, and they like, damn, and they instantly think about you, damn, it came from when I did this to such and such, and da 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 da. Like, they're knowing why. Again, the cause and effect, and they know it's divine justice. Ooh, soul family in reverse. It flickered before it failed. Like, this could be somebody who knows, again, that you are their soul family, but again, doing something morally incorrect, and now it's like, well, did you disown me? This also could have been a past life connection, and in this lifetime, it's done. Or you guys didn't get to really fulfill this contract, or honestly this contract has been broken. This person crossed you. You could have been sent to somebody to, again, when I gave that reference of the book, you could have been there to help somebody grow, give somebody a new window, a new opportunity to come out of being trapped in fear, speak up, persevere. Okay, we got perseverance here, but somebody chose not to make the foundation sturdy like you. Somebody chose the opposite. Okay, and now this connection is broken. This contract is expired. Look, bottom of the deck, house of home, family, roots, ancestry. Again, you could have been somebody's person, and this could have been your time to live it out in this lifetime, but somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. And now it has compromised the connection. You could have definitely felt like home to this person. Or something about your energy being very warm and inviting. And the crazy thing is, because I'm looking at awareness sideways, it's like this person could have probably not been as spiritually enlightened or spiritually inclined as you. But it's something about like that feeling. When I say, you know, in the beginning, you could have had this feeling, or they could have had this feeling that I want to do what I want to do, but it's something deep down inside of me. Like, I know I need to be doing something with you. I know I need to be planting seeds with you, but I didn't do it. And it's really giving me past life connect. And something was supposed to be worked out, played out in this lifetime, and it was not. Okay. And again, somebody could have not just been spiritually inclined like you, or, you know, just more in tune with themselves. Yeah, we got a person's heart plans his way, but the Lord determines his steps. So again, this person could have felt like the decisions that I'm making, the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm choosing to partake in is okay. And that's where they met God at, the Most High, the Divine. No, it's not okay. You think what you're doing is okay? Absolutely not. You thought. Because what did they say? Tell God your plans and watch He laugh. So you could have thought that you or this person could have thought, look, intuition, you could have thought that I'm going to go about this my way, and Spirit's like, okay, well, cool. I'm going to make sure I take something else from you, and you're going to have to learn a lesson around that. Again, that shadow energy, you're going to have to see what it is that you were lacking. You're going to have to see what it is that you chose not to fully step into, what you decided you didn't want to challenge. And this is literally being embedded in somebody's subconscious 24/7. It's like their intuition is nudging at them. It's irking them. Yeah, look, heart chakra. I cannot make this up. Because they know it was something about opening their heart to you. Or vice versa. This could be you, collective. Again, if this is resonating with you, drop in the comments, guided. Or drop a green heart. Somebody's heart is opening up. Okay. Also in the book, it was talking about when you get with your partner, the whole point is to give them full control, not over your feelings, but more so the range of loving. It's you're allowing somebody to have that ability to break your heart, because to love is to give wholeheartedly, like wholly, like in a whole sense. Give your all or give nothing. That is the point of true love. Give all or give nothing. And again, somebody is in regret because they did not give their full attention, their full efforts when it came to expressing some type of feeling, especially some type of feeling that is within them, that is irking them, that wants to come to the surface. It's like somebody is not want to, they don't want to do that. So again, I feel like somebody also could be really just kind of like stuck in fantasy land, telling themselves one side of the story. It's like they know better, but they rather just feed themselves illusions. Keep feeding yourselves illusions and you will never complete the process of this grieving. That's why grieving is here sideways. And in the book, this is so crazy that this is coming full term, but the book said also, we are not victims per se. We are in it as long as we decide to, until we wake up, basically, to the situation. The situation is going to go on, whether it's chaotic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you will know, because once you actually, it's self-realization. Once you come to terms that, oh, this relationship is not for me, or, oh, I've learned the lesson. I see what the lesson is. I've grasped the lesson, and it's time for me to get the fuck. Okay, and when you do that self-realization with the awareness sideways, the self-realization, that's when you move on to calmer waters. That's when you have literally leveled up, like you've chosen, okay, yeah, I see now. I see. But again, it doesn't make the person that you're dealing with, or whoever you dealt with, or whatever, it doesn't make it bad. Because again, it's there, a relationship is there to mirror the things that you need to work on. Okay, I like this reading. I'm going to leave this here, okay? I hope this message was for somebody who needed to hear it. Until next time, loves. Bye. Love and light.